Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Velero community meeting. Today is May 25th, 2021, and per usual, we get a bunch of status updates and maybe some discussion topics as well. I would please urge everyone to add their name and affiliation into the attendees list here in the HackMD. That would be super lovely of you to do, so we can see who's joining in the meetings and who's being active here. So with that, let's kick things off with some status updates. Carlicia.
Hello. I had PR to consolidate API clients for the tweet tests, and I got excellent and detailed code reviews from Nolan and Bridget. Thank you. I addressed all of them, and I am just running kind tests. I got stuck yesterday. Yesterday I was so sleep deprived and couldn't troubleshoot my way out of anything. But this morning I figured out I had two versions of kind running, and that was causing a problem. So I uninstalled everything, installed. So I'm running. I might be having another issue now, but after that, so I just want to test before I hit the request another review for both of you. And so next after this, I want to review Bridget's plugin versioning doc. And there's another PR I'm on the hook for reviewing that I want to tackle. And also I need to update the Carvel configuration stuff. I've also been doing some research here and there for that. Yeah, I have some new opinions on how we should tackle that. I think we should go like one thing at a time. That's it for me.
Sounds good. Any questions, comments for Carlicia? All right. Next up, we got Nolan.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to share this week. I have a Google Doc for draft of the Velero debug command that should be open for comment to the world. If it's not, please yell and I'll fix that. This is mostly getting what was in my brain down. I still need to work on this. There's I have a crash diagnostic script that I need to toss in here, and when I make the PR, it will be an extra file. So whoever takes this on will be able to start from there. I don't think it's going to be a huge change. In fact, I don't even think it's going to be a huge change to the build process because of how Go embeds things. So yeah, that's out there. I welcome comments, but this is an early draft. When it gets a little bit more final, I'm going to convert it to Markdown. I also need to get some more research done on for my next item on the update. I need to get some research done on my manifest doc. I need to do some research on how to identify linked objects so that we can reliably walk the graph of objects instead of just relying on owners. I want to be able to see what objects are linked to generically. I think I can do that based on schema information in CRDs now, but I need to confirm that and get it in the doc. And then reminding folks, this is my last week as a full-time Velero contributor. I suspect with this sprint coming to an end, we have scheduled sprints every 2 weeks, and this one's ending this week. I suspect these design docs may run over, and I'll commit to shepherding those forward, but then my focus is going to be moved on to other things.
I'm going to miss you here, Nolan. Thank you so much for everything you've done for the project and everything you do here for the community. Anyone have any questions or comments for Nolan? All right. Moving on to Bridget.
Maybe just a sad face for Nolan. But thank you again for everything. So I feel like last week was pretty distracting for me, just dealing with some final stuff as part of a house move. But I've been trying to catch up on PR reviews, and I'd like to request some feedback on the plugin versioning design doc that I shared last week. I was hoping maybe that we could talk about it as part of the discussion topics today. But Fong is not on the call, and I know he's really interested in this work, so I'd like to do it with him present. So maybe I'll set up a different meeting for interested parties to discuss. And also Ashish is just back from PTO as well, and I know he had feedback to give, not necessarily on the doc, but I know he was interested in this particular work that was going on. So I'd really like input from him as well, or at least to have had some time to review the doc before we discuss it. So I'll defer that to another day. And that's it from me.
Sounds good. Do you want to send that out to the Velero group, or do you want to just have a few select people invited to the discussion?
I can send it out to the group in case there are others that would be impacted by this that would like to contribute. Yeah, I'm not really sure, like for setting up other meetings, like what is the best way to do it in terms of making sure that you pick like an appropriate time. I know we've done this for other pieces of work before, but Jones, I was just wondering if you had some input or advice.
We do have the office hours already scheduled.
Yeah.
We could use the office hours for this.
Yeah, that would work as well.
Yeah, I think that could make sense. Just send out a notification out to the mailing list saying, hey, we're doing this at this time. So we can send out an extra invite just for that date as well, which is on the at the same time as the office hours.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that. Thanks very much, Jonas.
I would also, if that doesn't work, I think you should start there, but also like maybe, I know Scott's interested in this work and Fong is, so maybe double check with them to see what the time is good for them, and then schedule it, and who can make it, otherwise record.
Yeah. Awesome, I will do that. Thank you very much, both.
Sure thing. All right. And I see Ashish, you just got back from PTO. I'm guessing you don't have a lot of status updates.
No, I don't.
Sounds good. And I see Scott on the call as well. I don't know if you have any status updates, Scott.
Nothing for this week. I just to the previous point, if you're talking about the meeting to schedule that for example, the office hours this Thursday, that works for me. Just to let you know that.
That's great. Thank you.
Sure.
Perfect. Thank you, Scott. All right. Since we're postponing the plugin versioning conversation to a different meeting, do we have any other discussion topics for today? Nolan or Calicia, were you able to run the contributor script for this week?
I did. Let me copy that in there. It is actually pretty short. It's Abby and Scott. Paste this and then add the header.
Perfect.
So Abby helped flesh out our documentation on compression in Velero, which is to say it doesn't do a whole lot. That's worth noting. But this is a thing that's helpful for us, so we can refer people back to it, and if we need to link folks to it. And then Scott updated some of the Rustic CRDs to be correctly identified where they weren't being associated before. And I think this is for conveyor, if I see here. Yeah, this is helpful.
I was gonna say that's right. We already had that UID label on the backup, and Velero uses that internally for figuring out things. I just added this, and we have some debug code where we're kind of connecting the pod volume backup and restore with PVCs to kind of show the user what was connected. And so we were already using that on the backup side. And so I just added the same label on the restore side so we could use it in the same way. But there's nothing internal to Velero that's actually reading that, label. But I was just being consistent for the backup and restore side. That way the tool could use them both the same way.
Cool.
All right. Looks like we do have
sorry.
one announcement.
Yeah, I have an announcement. So Bridget just got promoted to senior engineer.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Woo, nice.
Awesome.
Well done.
Yes,
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm
Congrats,
very
Bridget.
happy about that.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bridget.
Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, no, I'm super happy to hear that this morning. So it's a nice
You
surprise. Nice way
definitely
to start
earned
off the
it.
week. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Fantastic news. Congratulations.
Sorry, feeling
Oh.
a bit like shy about it, but thank you.
Enjoy your moments.
Thanks, everyone.
I think that's an awesome way to finish up the community meeting. End on a high note. Again, congratulations, Bridget, and thank you so much, Nolan, for everything you've done here. With that, thank you all, and have a fantastic rest of the week. See you all next week.
See y'all later. Thanks, everyone.
Bye,
folks.
everyone.